Hello, geeks and gamers, and welcome back to Demon's Souls Remake. In the last episode, we started our journey, and I had explained that I had actually already recorded 2.5 hours of content and didn't realize that my computer was just not having it, so I had to redo a setup, and we're actually doing it. So, up until the first initial boss, I do not consider the Vanguard Demon to be the first boss. He is a tutorial boss. Everything will not be a blind Let's Play. After that, though, it certainly will be. So we fought the Vanguard Demon in the last episode. Actually, I got him to about half health before I had one error that fucked me up, and we died, and here we are. So in today's episode, we are jumping into the first real area, the Boletarian Palace. A huge stone castle in the heart of northern kingdom of Boletaria. Hungry soldiers attack trespassers, their souls stolen by demons, while nearby terrible dragons have taken roost. And when I say blind after the first initial, I do mean blind. I literally only know this game by the trailers. I know nothing else about this game. I've heard some of the bosses' names, but I don't know when they are, what they look like. This is completely blind. I've never watched the Let's Play of it, never played the original, which is it's making me very interested, to have that. There's nothing quite like playing a Dark Souls, Souls-like for the first time, and just really experiencing the rush, the thrill, the fear sometimes of seeing that guy. Holy shit, hello there with your big sword. So like I said, I'm going to keep iterating. I have already done this initial area. The boss is just on the other side of that little portcullis gate thing. I've beaten that boss, and that's as far as I got. I did explore pretty much all of this area that seemed feasible. There are a couple of areas that did not seem like I was supposed to be enemy. Why did I shove? I wanted to hit. There's a couple of areas that do not seem feasible. I will point them out when we get to them, just in case anybody is watching this as not just a Let's Play, but if they're watching it as a guide or a walkthrough of sorts. So these guys are incredibly easy to just get around. They're very easy to get around and backstab them. Keep that in mind if you are having any kind of difficulty with them, especially if more than one comes at you. Just keep in mind, they are very, very easy to just dodge out of their initial strike like that. Come up behind them and just completely fuck them up. Obviously, if I'm going to be playing a Viking-esque character, I'm going to look. I'm going to use an axe at some point. Ooh, that was close. There is a pretty good strength weapon that you can get fairly early in this area. I don't know if I'll be able to wield it yet. I don't know, my strength is starting off pretty high. So I might be able to wield it as soon as I get a hold of it. Ooh, pine resin. I'm actually more on the lookout for fire bombs. This first boss that we're going to be fighting is quite weak to fire. By the way, take advantage of this big hole. Love it. I love it. It's clobbering time, man. I'm loving this. I'm just going around beating stuff with my big stick. Now I'm also going to be trying not to read too many messages. because oftentimes messages can spoil things. Also trying not to use too many healing items, because fuck, they're scarce in the beginning. The messages can kind of spoil things, so I'm just not read too many of them. Now after maybe we've cleared out an area, this is useful. I'll read some that are in that area just to make sure there's nothing that I'm missing. But okay, so around this corner we're gonna have an actual like slight challenge. These guys, they are apparently weak to blunt. Jesus. Never mind. These guys can be a bit of a challenge because they take a few more hits, typically, than the regular Dreglings. But apparently they're weak to blunt, so... Guys throwing shit up there, don't worry about them. Just walk back here, grab this. And this. It's not a good weapon, don't even use it. Don't even fucking... I tried using it very briefly and immediately saw, oh, this sucks, and just let it go. No firebombs for you. Said I'm trying to get some good firebomb drops, because it makes what I think is... Don't go forward without nothing. Alright. Anyway, it makes what I think is already a pretty easy boss even easier without firebombs. My first time recording it, I actually did not have any firebombs on me, and ended up... Oh no, I'm about to die. And ended up having to do it the hard way. I still beat him my first try, but I ended up having to do it the hard way. I was very much so. You'll see when we get to him. I'll explain. Okay, that was pretty cool. Like out of the air, I smacked him. Okay, we're good. We're good. Hey, get your fucking ass back here. Just throw a bomb at me and fucking leave. My guy might have some anger issues. Alright, so he's going to knock that down. We're going to walk over here. That's going to roll. And it's going to break this. You can't get to this without doing that. And we get a hold of the bastard sword. That's the weapon that I was talking about. That we might be able to use immediately. It is quite a bit stronger. I don't have enough strength, but I can wield it two-handed. Hell yeah. So it's quite a bit stronger of a weapon. And of course, I am very light, so I'm able to maintain my light rolling while using it. I don't like how slow that swings, actually. I didn't actually get a chance to use it before. I don't know if it's swinging slow because I don't have the strength to properly wield it. So I think it requires 18 strength. A large sword, similar to a straight sword, it is a versatile weapon, but its weight usually requires use of both hands. The smashing overhead attack greatly depletes a target's stamina and easily breaks their guard. I think for now, honestly, I'm going to stick with my club. I think just for now. I'm gonna probably go back to using it in a bit. Once I get my strength up to 18. Fuck you. Soldier's Lotus. Okay. So this is going to be the first of those areas that I mentioned that you probably need to be a higher level to get to it. use magic on the next enemy. So that guy back there is a very powerful enemy. He'll fuck you up. You are clearly meant to come back here later and fight him. As such, I'm not even going to bother. If I remember correctly, the item that's beyond him, I think it's just a soul item. It's nothing important. So I'm not going to bother with it. I'm not going to worry at all. That was actually my first, well, second death in my original recording, is because I went back there and he immediately just took out my entire health bar. No, 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 no! Fuck. Ooh, hang on. I didn't see this my first time. Ooh, let's hope this fall damage isn't going to be bad. Oh, we're good. I don't even know where I'm at. I didn't see this my very first time. Ooh. Ooh, a crossbow. Congratulations. Thank you. Let's go ahead and equip that. Equip that with those bolts. Let's get a quick read on this guy. A small, easy-to-operate crossbow issued to Bolitarian soldiers. To fire a crossbow, bolts must also be equipped, cannot be precision-fired, and reloading takes considerable time. So it can't be precision-fired, meaning... yeah. I prefer a bow. Where? Hi. Get it. Interesting. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't notice it the first time that I played, so that's cool. Little area. You know, the benefits of coming back through an area a second time. Okay, let's continue onward. We are going to not worry about this gate at first. We're going to go past here, because back here is going to be a shortcut. It's also going to be a gauntlet of enemies, so be careful whenever you're doing it. I actually already have them on. Okay. I'm going to remove the resin for now, because I don't really think I need it. I like how, though, I'm just kind of naturally playing this as if I'm doing a walkthrough for it. With these guys, you want to wait, because they will kill themselves. They are literally just there to serve the purpose of showing you, hey, explodey barrels are bad. With a lot of these guys, depending on the weapon that you're using, it's also going to be worth it to just go ahead and get in their face and smack them. Playing cautiously has its points, its merits, and by all means, if this is your first Souls experience, please play cautiously. Don't listen to other people telling you anything. Start off with the fucking Knight class and use your 100 block shield that you get. It will save your life if it's your first experience of the Souls game. It's something I highly encourage and recommend. If it is your first Souls game, please do so. If it is not your first Souls game, though, and you are decently confident, a bit like I am, then realize that there are points in time that aggression will have its place. Okay, and here we are going to have our first shortcut. And I think one of the easiest items that you can get a hold of, the Cling Ring. So we're going to go right here. Less HP reduction when in soul form. Mysterious ring shaped like an eye reduces the loss of HP sustained in soul form. And you will see, bing, I now have much more health. Now these two items We get that age spice. The gear there is something that only females can wear. But I'll show you. I'm going to remove the age spice because I'm not using mana. Age spice, it restores MP usage. So it's actually a pretty solid little first set, but you're not able to wear it unless you're female. Old ragged robes, a robe made of layers of ragged fabric, covered in tears, open seams, and writhing grubs. Disgusting. No person in their right mind would don these garments of their own accord. I'm pretty sure it's the same. Yeah, it's just the same across all of it. Now that other item, I don't know what this is for. A plain a plain jade hair ornament, the kind worn by commoners. I don't know what it's for. I never figured it out. If you guys know and you're watching, please leave it in the comments. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Is it something I give to somebody later? Is it something I'm just supposed to sell? I feel like it wouldn't be there unless I'm supposed to give it to someone. You know, kind of reminds me of in Bloodborne, whenever you find the hairpin that you give to the doll. So maybe it is. Maybe it's something I am supposed to give to somebody later. Okay, so now we're going to go past the fog gate. We're making some good time, good progress. I don't think we're going to get to the boss in this episode, probably the next, but that's still way hella faster. It's way faster than when I did it before. You know what? I'm just gonna beat this guy to the punch. If you let that guy, he will blow these barrels up as you're walking to him, which is not fun times. It is probably more than likely a guaranteed death. Let's go ahead and deal with this guy. Over-eager somewhere. Shit, another one came up behind me. Back up a bit. That would hurt like I mean, getting hit by a giant club no matter what, but the fact that I literally just smack him in the freaking face with the butt of it. This direction, we're just gonna roll through these. This guy is going to be our first merchant. Reminds me of Patches.
Good day to you. Care to look over my wares?
Which honestly, he
Mostly
might be
stolen, but who's telling, eh?
So everything that he's carrying right now is more than likely going to be too expensive. Like, you probably just really will not want to spend the money on it. Not yet, at least. Obviously, he's got some better gear, but again, it's pretty expensive. It's more worth it for now just to go ahead and hold on to your souls. Unless you're really, really running low on healing items at this point, then by all means, buy some Crescent Moon Grass. But, I don't think it's worth it.
Go ahead. Take your time. I'm not going
Also, if you
anywhere.
do the talk, and if you talk to him, he's going to tell you that there is a lone knight who is just like us, kept our sanity, and that he's wearing some very nice armor. And that he is probably just a royal brat. It's worth that. It's worth it to keep that in mind. We're not going to drop down there. We're going to head this way. Now, thing to keep in mind here is there is going to be an ambush, and of course you do have some archers as well. So we get the ambush. Back up, let him come to us. He hit his buddy with it. Oh, good shit. and then we're going to head up here to deal with these archers. This is actually the forward path of progression is going this way. So we're just going to deal with the archers, and then we're going to head back down. Unknown warrior soul. Up here is going to be one of the blue-eyed guys. The stronger average enemies. But apparently if you are wielding a... Ooh, let's get a backstab on this guy. If you're wielding a giant club, then they are not as strong. So yeah, that is going to be the actual path of progression. Usually if you're coming across something while you're exploring and it's a fog wall, probably a good indication that that's the way that you're supposed to go. As such, we will head back down here. And we are now going to be in this area. Now these guys are also quite weak to fireballs. So I do encourage to go ahead and use at least a couple. Like, go ahead and use a couple just to kind of clear those guys out for, you know, just the sake of not dying. You know, anybody that's played Souls games in the past know that, yeah, the basic bitch enemies aren't too bad, but they individually, but if they gang up, then it's bad news bears. You're committed with your first strike, my guy. I knew there was an item here. Love it. Love it. We're actually going to go this path first. Back here. I don't think there's... Yeah, there's an item back here. There's a guy coming up behind us, by the way. Scimitar, your very first dex weapon. And trust me, it is a solid weapon. Excuse me while I bludgeon your buddy to death with those iframes. Yeah, the Scimitar, very solid dex-based weapon. Starts off with some solid power. Of course, it also has bleed. A small curved sword, the slashing weapon inflicts heavy damage upon soft flesh, but has limited effect on metal armor and hard scales, causes target to bleed. So, if you're trying to rock a bleed build, there you go. You get a nice bleed build based weapon. That's also the starting weapon of, I think, one of the other guys. And here is that knight that maybe passes. Had I let him go ahead and... Good shit. Oh shit, there's one life. So he's gonna pop out. We're gonna go talk to him.
My thanks for your brave rescue. I am Ostrava of Boletaria. Accept this as a token of my gratitude.
And he's going to give us the telescope. And he's now
I take my leave.
Going to go off and start killing things. We can look at that telescope real quick. I'm going to remove it, but we can look at it because I'm never really going to use it. A rare trinket which employs concave glass that allows one to view distant scenes as clear as day. Possibly originated in the relatively advanced region of Boletaria's south. Alright. Let us continue onward. So yeah, if you leave him alone, he's actually, you see him now, he's gonna go off and start killing things. And we're gonna lend him a hand. Like how that dude just watched me walk up and just bludgeon him. He's just like, hey man, what's going on? Oh god! Yeah, he'll start killing things, and of course, anything in a map that dies, you immediately get its souls. So basically, he just does your job for you. Look forward to fire bombs. I mean, speaking of that, I can do that. Try not to use too many of them, but they're just so good. Oh no, he's over here. Got you, bro. Oh shit, I don't got you.
What are you doing? You must have. I thought we were allies.
We are, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh god, I did not realize that was something I could do. Oh god, I hope he's not angry at me. Oh no, he's fine. He's good.
No matter how far I venture, is there a...
Okay. Okay. Oh god, I thought I was gonna have to fight him. We're good. We're good. All's good here. How are you? Now those that we just picked up are upgrade materials. Right, I'm in the wrong spot. They're gonna be here. A shard of hard ore reinforces straight swords, axes, hammers, and the like. A rudimentary ore that evenly increases weapon strength. It's going to say the same basic thing on sharpstones, so it's basically strength-based weapons, dex-based weapons, from what I get. Which means that before we fight the boss, we'll be able to upgrade. So I'm not sold on the idea of the sword, so for now, when I go to upgrade, I'm just going to upgrade my club. I was hoping that that sword was going to be a lot better than it was, but it wasn't. So we'll be seeing him more later, I imagine. Or no, yeah, I know where he pops up again. We do see him in a bit. For now, though, we are going to head up here. Ooh, look, an item that I missed. We're going to head back up here. We're going to get right in front of this fog wall, and I'm going to call it an episode. So, if you did enjoy today's episode, then as always, be sure to do those things that we YouTubers ask you to do. And until next time, game on.